Hey guys, I'm Ruth and welcome back to my lifestyle channel. So today I'm going to be telling you the 3 things that I wish I did whilst I was at university. So let's just get straight into the video. Number 1, I really wish that I learnt a language at university, and I'm so gutted that I didn't, because basically my university ran this thing called Languages for All or something like that, and basically you could learn any language. Well, I don't know if it's every single language in the world, but there were a lot of languages to choose from, even Mandarin to French to whatever, and you could do it completely for free, supported by the university. And I think it was only something like maybe 1 class a week, if that, and you know, by the end of my degree I could have potentially learned a language. And here's the thing, your university might not run this course, but I think a lot of universities do. There are so many skills and extra little things that you can do that might just be 1 lesson a week that you could learn a whole new skill at university. And I'm really gutted that I didn't do that. So I encourage you to find little things, whether it's like knitting or cake making or whatever it may be. Like if there is something that you actually were really interested in, Freshers Week or whatever, I would really encourage you to go and do that course and be persistent at it, because it is just this free skill that might look great on your CV. So yeah, I'm really gutted that I didn't make the most of it and learn Mandarin, because that's probably what I would have chosen, because I just think it's so cool. Number 2, I'm really gutted that I didn't go and spend a year abroad, and that's not entirely my fault, because basically Cardiff University didn't have a law course that allowed you to go do a year abroad, but there are other universities that I looked at which would have allowed me to go to places like Singapore, and I've always wanted to go to Singapore. I'm just really fascinated by Singapore actually, and so yeah, I would have just loved to spend a year abroad. I think that would have been a really great experience, and you know, I'm certain it would have been a great experience, because when you think about it, am I really going to be able to go and spend a year in Singapore? You know, yeah, if I, you know, grind, make money and go live in Singapore, but realistically that would have been a great opportunity. I know it was my fault, but again, if you're someone who's thinking about university and a year abroad is really important to you, then yeah, I would make sure that you pick a university that allows you to do so. You know, I'm not going to cry about it, because I probably will get to visit Singapore at some point, but it's definitely something that I wish I did whilst I was at university, if I had the option. And finally, the last thing that I wish I did at university was volunteering. So I did a lot of serving and volunteering in church, but I really wish I did it with the university and wish I did more stuff in the community. There was things like, you know, going to just even have coffee with old people, to one of the things that I actually really wanted to do, but I didn't make the time. I don't want to say I didn't have time, because it was my choice how I dealt with my time, but there was this one thing that basically it was either disabled or fostered or children in need, and you basically were their buddy, and you get to just go take them for lunch, ice skating, loads of little things. I just think how amazing to be such a blessing to somebody for 3 years whilst at university, and something that I really wish I did. And so I'd really encourage you, if you have like a volunteering scheme or something, that you can do it, because apart from just thinking, oh, what can I put on my CV that makes me look like a good person, you could just be a good person and do things just, you know, out of the goodness of your heart. So yeah, these are the 3 things that I'd really encourage you, that if you have the opportunity to do at university, that you should just jump for it, because I know, looking back on it now, I really wish I prioritized those 3 things. But you know, don't feel too bad for me, because there are definitely things that I'm glad I did, and I did film a video about that, so make sure you go and check that out. But yeah, that's the end of this video. If you're not yet subscribed, then click that subscribe button so you can see me again in one of my next videos. You know, we can do live together, you can follow me on social media, and then maybe I can see your live too, because I actually always do look at what you guys are doing as well on your social media. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.